Alright. Hello, everybody. Hello, OA. Oh my god. Okay, we're going into a bit of uncharted territory here with the streams. I'm so glad for anyone who could make it with this unusual setup. I will warn you guys, if even if an unlisted stream is, if they still say no, that's not good. Hello, Beatrice. Beatrice. Lovely to see you. Have not seen you before. I love the namesake of that you picked. So yeah, this stream could be taken down at any time. I'll make it private until they say it's okay. Hello, Eternal Magician. Lovely to see you here. So I'm just going to continue on these private streams that you can follow via the Discord and the link to the website in the description, which I think always she set it up with an RSS feed that you can follow. Oh, look, last her. Jeez. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's you, look, last her is Beatrice. Okay, Beatrice. Oh, yeah. Nice to see you. And, so yeah, until next time. I mean, until such a time when the Ciconia embargo is lifted on the rest of the game. These streams, until the end of Chapter 1, will be unlisted. Alright, so last time, there's been a bunch of international flurries going up and about. And it looks like trouble is brewing all around the world. There's like at least 3 different factions here. 3 or 4 different shadow factions here that are just popping up everywhere, in addition to the main factions that we know. Which is absolutely bonkers. And we have the 3 kings, we have Fear Dreisig's scientist group. We have, oh my god, just so many different people here, seriously. And in the meanwhile, with the Gauntlet Knights, we have Meow and Jayden making a promise about Christmas time. But if the When They Cry series is any indication, based on the series track record, I don't know if they'll make it this chapter, which is unfortunate. So anyway, let's get back into it. Where are you, rat dough? Still have been setting fire, searching everywhere for you. I wonder, is bread dough. Interesting. Bread dough. That's got to be a Japanese pun or something. Ah, jeez, on somebody's name. Scary ass clock. It almost reminds me of Nova from Kirby. Is the music too loud for anybody, or is it, I think the music is a bit loud. please tell me if the music is too loud or too soft, or if I'm too loud or too soft. Okay? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Inside a massive dome was a gigantic all-weather exercise facility, large enough to fit several American football fields in. Hello, Ruben. Lovely to have you here. The ceiling was high too, and it felt like you could pack an entire small city in there. Countless children were doing strict military drills, and the place was filled with a mix of kids chanting and adults giving harsh instructions. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, you're looking sloppy. Put your heart into it. All of you except those two at the front are trash. You're imbeciles. Everyone except those two. Line up. Wham, whack, thwack. All the children in the line were hit, one after the other. Oh, congratulations, Ruka. You finished phase 1. Hello, Nagels. Lovely to see you here. Corporal punishment against children was forbidden in all AOU educational institutions. However, since the place wasn't affiliated with any educational institution, they were allowed to use it without mercy. Jesus Christ. The kids seemed to be split up into classes according to their ages and builds. Overall, most of them were very young, with the very youngest class looking too young for even grade school. However, you wouldn't see any trace of the peaceful voices and laughter you'd expect from a kindergarten or elementary school. Even the youngest class was repeatedly yelled at by instructors, and none of their expressions looked like what you'd expect from children of that age. The scene was being filmed by cameras and displayed in a monitor room. Gathered in that room were inspection teams of officers from all of the AOU nations, listening to a staff member explain the situation. As the whole world knows, the most important measure of aptitude for controlling a gauntlet is P3, parallel processing power. However, this doesn't mean that anyone with high P3 levels can become a capable member of the aerial augmented infantry. If you have high P3 levels, but also an extreme fear of heights, the aerial augmented infantry is definitely not for you. If your P3 levels are decent, but your sense of spatial awareness is lacking, then you're probably not well suited for it either. Not only do you have to be in total control in midair, a place where humans are normally unable to exist, but you also need to fight and achieve victory, so several other aptitudes and talents are also required. That's a really interesting way to do it, Ruka. To fake nausea. Interesting. My voice is a tad low? Okay, hold on. How about now? Is it better now? Is my voice better now? I just trying to adjust things here. Better? Ah, great. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I always hated PE too. Seriously. Oh my god. The combination of these qualities is called aerial augmented infantry aptitude. It's not too far off from what was once demanded of fighter pilots. P3 levels, and aerial augmented infantry aptitude. Currently, these two factors are the most highly prized, but at our institution, we've been seeking after and researching a third kind of aptitude.
Ah, and I suppose this third aptitude is fighting spirit?
Hello, JM Trout. Welcome to the stream.
That's probably true. Kids these days are totally missing that after all.
As Okanogi gazed at the scenes of the training field with corporal punishment, he shrugged and laughed. This was the Garoi Level 4 Heavy Military Research Center. It had once been an AOU Russia Research Center for regenerative medicine, but it was now run by the AOU Combined Military for the purpose of training aerial augmented infantry elites. For that reason, the staff members came from countries all over the AOU, and a mix of all sorts of languages could be heard. In this era, if you added a translation tool to your Cellcom, different languages shouldn't have been a problem at all. However, people from the previous generation, like old military officers, had brains that worked extremely poorly with Cellcom. So even in this age, they needed to be accompanied by subordinates who could translate for them. The third type of aptitude is self-empowerment. You might simplify it with the word confidence. Naturally, we've always known that we humans can draw out our abilities to varying degrees, depending on our confidence in ourselves. However, no one has researched how to make this happen in people, outside of vague theories of mind over matter. When people who lack confidence notice something important, they sometimes think that they just saw it wrong, ignoring the fact that they noticed it. However, people with confidence are sensitive even to small things they spot, and they never doubt their instincts. When flying at 140 meters per second like a fighter plane, that can be the difference between life and death. In the world of aerial augmented infantry aces, parallel thinking ability is taken for granted. On top of that, it's essential for them to have high aerial augmented infantry aptitude, as well as sufficient self-empowerment with regards to both of the first two qualities. However, self-empowerment is an acquired trait. It's considered something you gain after repeated experiences starting from infancy. In the B3W world, education that encouraged growth through praise was highly promoted, but no one ever heard of it producing favorable results. So perhaps the strict training and corporal punishment displayed on all these monitors was the research institution's answer to that problem.
Still, all this strictness really takes me back. After all, education's been so soft lately. In my day, it was normal to be taught with an iron fist. I suppose this man's self-empowerment can be cultivated through tough training.
Well, I wonder about that.
Privately, Okanogi was utterly unconvinced that this self-empowerment thing could be beaten into children. When he had been a kid, all educational institutions used corporal punishment. As the period of restoration following World War III continued, the world grew a bit more peaceful, and many people assumed that children who had never experienced a major war were slacking off, precisely because they were so blessed. To counter this, they were punished strictly and unreasonably. When he looked at education in the modern era, when corporal punishment was banned, he did indeed feel that those children were missing something vital that needed to be nourished. However, he was still dubious that strict corporal punishment would give them this so-called self-empowerment.
After getting scolded and beaten endlessly, many of them had lost hope, or they've become subservient. True, some of the ones with good grades may have achieved this so-called self-empowerment, but this has nothing to do with whether they were beaten or not.
You, over there.
Oh, that's a staff member. You, over there? That's exactly right.
Huh?
Some people with good grades have indeed achieved self-empowerment. That's correct.
we realized that self-empowerment can be achieved most effectively by experiencing victory. Learn the taste of victory. It will allow you to endure any sort of effort. Michael J. Jonathan. Interesting. It's long been known that a human's sexual ability is determined by multiplying their talent by their degree of self-empowerment. No matter how much talent they've been blessed with, people who lack self-empowerment, who lack confidence, can never achieve anything. Conversely, those who lack talent from the start will be useless no matter how confident they are. In fact, they can even get in the way of those with true talent. In other words, self-empowerment must be given to those with talent. That way, those who possess superior talent will be able to multiply their actual ability several times, thanks to their superior self-empowerment levels. However, though the B3W world was aware of the existence of self-empowerment, they hadn't yet discovered how to cultivate it.
But interestingly enough, education in school was unintentionally providing an environment that encouraged self-empowerment. Gentlemen, have you ever wondered why early levels of education, like elementary schools, group all sorts of students together into classes, without splitting them up depending on how good their grades are?
Generally speaking, during mandatory education in the AOU, classes were split up more or less at random. Once you reached the higher levels of education, you would usually be divided up harshly based on your grades, with everyone going to educational institutions that matched their own levels of academic talent. However, even during mandatory education, academic ability will surely differ quite a lot between children. So why don't they split up those classes based on everyone's ability? In fact, thinking about it this way, it's almost as though they're going out of their way to distribute everyone evenly. In biology, it's known that social animals tend to form hierarchies within their groups. Humans are the same. Until now, it was thought that this was because individuals with less ability to survive would be weeded out, allowing the strong to survive and procreate. However, as a result of our research, we've discovered that the most important factor in self-empowerment is experiencing victory. And we've learned that the more you experience victory at a young age, the stronger your self-empowerment will be.
True. Experiencing victory at a young age can really boost your confidence. And if you don't experience it at all in your youth, it can make you grow subservient. So simply put, whether you're a winner or a loser in life is determined at a young age.
Seriously? Who thought up this hellish technique?
Damn, even Okanogi is seeing how fucked up this is. I thought mandatory education was like a microcosm of society's unfairness, which you get to experience when you're young. There's good people and bad people, smart people and dumb people. If you break the rules, you get scolded. But if you're the only one following the rules, you become an outcast. You learn who you should be nice to, and who to stay away from. Even if you do nothing wrong, you can suddenly be victimized. But if you're a bit clever, you can get someone else to take the fall for you. I thought mandatory education was all about stuffing all kinds of people into the same class, so that the rules of society could be beaten into them, even though ethics prevent teachers from saying these things flat out. But what if it wasn't about something as soft as making you experience society's unfairness? What if it has a clearer, more concrete, more educational purpose?
If educators are doing that knowingly, how the hell can you call that a sacred profession?
Though we smiled thinly and ironically, even Okanogi felt sick. In other words, the point of education, mandatory education, is to lock up the elite you want to nurture most in the same class as their prey. At our institution,
We form our classes with a clear understanding of the targets we want to develop, completely controlling the class environments in order to allow these targets to experience a sufficient amount of victory. The monitors focused in on a single instance of that rigid training. Each child was displayed with a green indicator box and ID, but just one person in that class was displayed with a blue indicator box and ID. They seemed to be doing a long-distance run, and though the child marked with blue seemed to be in pain, they remained at the head of the pack, without their pace faltering in the slightest. In comparison, the children with the green indicators were clearly exhausted, and some of them just seemed to be giving it their all, just pretending to run. An instructor blew his whistle, and the run ended. Everyone lined up. The blue child was incredibly exhausted, but still seemed to have quite a bit left in the tank, so they were able to swiftly reach their place in the line. However, all the green children were clearly staggering, which seemed to earn them the instructor's wrath almost immediately. Several people who had moved slowly were called forward and beaten one after another. The girl with the blue box, is the development target of this class. All the green boxes are merely part of the environment, constructed to let this target experience victory. Oh, God! Jesus Christ. Then Meow. Oh my God. Now, look over here. We've measured that girl's current condition. My God. Jeez. Oh. Jesus Christ. What happens to all the other kids, though, is what I'm afraid of. Oh, God. They're set up to fail. That is terrifying. This is social Darwinism taken to its, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Weaponized social Darwinism. Oh God, jeez. Literally. A different monitor was showing various graphs based on all sorts of data being measured by the girl's internal AMS. Even Okanogi is cringing at this. Like, that's how you know. Like, seriously. God. This was right after heavy exercise, so her physical readings had declined due to exhaustion. However, several graphs showed that her mental condition had actually improved. These indicate several positive reactions that can lead to improved self-empowerment, such as a sense of accomplishment and exhilaration. We provide a sense of pride and accomplishment in all of our pupils, except for the cattle, of course. These are the result of an unconscious sensation of superiority, which is produced by the fact that the target achieved the best grades in her class, as well as the fact that those with the lowest grades were punished, but not her.
So, she's a farmed winner.
I prefer the term well-managed winner.
Oh, you guys. I need to throw up somewhere, seriously.
Her class has been assembled for the purpose of allowing her to experience victory.
Won't that sometimes give her a big head and make her stop trying to work hard?
Pardon me, Your Excellency, but hard work is only necessary for average people who don't measure up. Oh, God. Not even 200,000 children across the whole world have enough talent to join the aerial augmented infantry, making use of the Gauntlet's cutting-edge technology. Those with sufficient V3 levels and aerial augmented infantry aptitude to be in the top 1% are geniuses. No, you might even call them super geniuses. Oh, God! Motherfucker! Oh, God. Oh, God. Ugh. Poor Jayden. Oh, God. Oh, my God. His position was built on the backs of what are essentially corpses. Oh, God. Jeez. Oh, God. What they need isn't hard work, but enough self-empowerment to give them confidence in their genius. This staff member. Jeez. Of course, geniuses who work hard will surpass those who don't. But that's a whole different story, so we don't need to go into it now.
So, is that white girl on the monitor one of those super geniuses?
Your Excellency, she's one of ours.
Oh, really?
Chloe! Oh my God, wow. Who would have thought Chloe? Jeez. Considering the way she acts. She's Second Lieutenant Chloe Ironside, formerly of the Canadian Air Force. Sweating buckets after a long-distance run, Chloe stood at attention, absent-mindedly looking at the poor performers who were being punished. She neither pitied them nor felt superior to them. But was that really true? In fact, it wasn't. She couldn't fully deny it that a part of her was relieved that she wasn't joining them, and that she did feel superior. Oh God. They have... Oh my God. Ugh. They have... Oh God. What kind of people are going to be bred out of this system? We're lucky that they're all such good kids now, but... Oh God.
Where's your fighting spirit? Stand!
Hello, Eliomi. Welcome to the stream.
I can't believe people like you ever thought you could join the aerial augmented infantry. Did you think a gauntlet is some sort of magical device that can make gutless people like you fly through the air? Don't underestimate the aerial augmented infantry. Don't underestimate what it takes to be a soldier.
The beatings continued until morale improved. On and on. Oh God. This wasn't a school, so there was no escape. You had to undergo harsh training to become a gauntlet knight, and you remain victorious through your exams. And you weren't even allowed to leave until that period of time ended. All of them had signed admission contracts while fully aware of this. However, everyone who filled out the general public application form would be marked with a green box. They wanted to fly. They wanted to become heroes of the sky. Oh my fucking God! They signed them up to become cannon fodder! The ones who would sign up normally are just... Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God, jeez. But this institution never had any intention of granting that childish, innocent dream these children all shared. They were being lied to from the beginning. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. All of them were being merely thrown from a cliff into a kettle, still believing they'd be able to fly. They had been gathered here as fertilizer for the blues, the true development targets of this institution. Oh god. Oh god. Damn it, and this is the fucking AOU! This is the good one! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Imagine how it is in these guys. Seriously. What the actual fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I see. So when the punishment of poor performers is more strict, the experience of victory becomes greater. Contingency fees and other methods that reward success are not cost-effective. They're useful when dealing with an extremely limited group of elites, but it's impossible to reward everyone suitably that way. Okanogi, that girl represented us at the Battle Standard Festival, right?
Yes, as part of Grade Mole. Her talent and aptitude are definitely top class, but it hasn't led to results for some reason, so she was sent here.
I suppose she was diagnosed with a lack of self-empowerment.
That's right. No matter how much I tell her, that nincompoop is always nervous, totally lacking confidence in herself.
Maybe don't call her a nincompoop. You keep... Are you fucking serious, Okanogi? You are the world's biggest hypocrite here. Oh my god.
Haven't I karate chopped her enough by now? Tch.
You are a giant hypocrite.
Larry has entered the room, player.
Meow, meow, meow. Welcome back, Meow Foo. I'm back. I'm so tired. Whoa, Chloe. You're way too low-key again. Get fired up, meow.
Shut up, Lilia. Try and keep the adrenaline under control. You... Cow.
Oh god, jeez.
And Chloe, try keeping your adrenaline up a bit more. I'll bet you screwed up and got slapped.
I worked really hard today. Just now, the people who were slow got hit a lot. Yeah, sucks to be them, Meow.
Oh god, no, Lilia, no. Oh no.
If they're giving up after a little training like this, there's no way they understand what it takes to become a god at night, meow.
Lilia sure is lucky, being able to get such a high after winning against a small fry.
Of course, Meow. I'm the best in the world, so everyone else is small fry to me, Meow.
That's the exact attitude that... Oh god. Oh no.
Of course, that includes you and Chloe too. I'm not a small fry, even though I'm trying my best. Every single one of you is a small fry, except for me, Meow. Look at me, Meow.
Oh god. Lilia's sensation data was projected into the three girls' virtual room. They seemed to be doing parallel thinking training, and Lilia, covered with sweat, was proudly celebrating her victory, checking her score with her mental monitor. Lilia was in first place with a P3 level that far surpassed second. She was one of AOU Finland's top aerially augmented infantry aces. It was only natural that a normal trainee wouldn't be able to match her. So even Lilia didn't view this as a competition to get first place. She was just challenging her own boundaries, like it was a game. However, she still seemed immensely satisfied when she saw how much she'd overpowered the others on the score chart. However, Chloe was far more worried by the audio data, which carried the voice of an instructor lambasting the poor performers. The instructor's insults were a simple collection of verbal attacks against their character. Just a torrent of words meant only to wound their targets, shame them, and cause them mental anguish. Chloe, who could sympathize with their pain, bit her lip and hung her head. Chloe's a good egg. Oh.
Is there something wrong with me?
No, Chloe, there's something wrong with everybody else. Oh, jeez.
Is Leon the one who's right?
There's nothing wrong with you. Is that what you want me to say?
It's not like that!
If you don't like it when people get beaten down and cry, you should quit and leave your spot open for someone else. That way, one of the people who wouldn't have been crying won't have to.
I just want to fly! But no one ever told me they'd have to beat down a whole bunch of people down, and that I'd be forced to watch them cry. Don't be so soft. Am I soft? That's wrong, isn't it? Isn't it? You can't reach the sky just by stretching out your hand, Meow.
Oh my god, Chloe, I've thought the same thing to myself so many times.
Is it never possible to achieve your dreams without using someone else as a step stool?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I can really empathize with Chloe here. It's like, I just hate competition. like when it, like, I'm fine with, like, friendly competitions and things like that, but I just hate, like, the idea of competing to survive. It just doesn't sit well with me. I just, when I feel like I've gotten ahead of someone else, like, in, like, a position or something, I just feel really bad that it was kind of like me that prevented them from doing something that they could have wanted more than me, or just as much. And like whether it's a job or something else, like at work or something else like that, during like any kind of ranking like that, like I'd easily take last place if it meant that everybody else could be happy. I just hate. I can really feel for Chloe right here.
Why should we have to compete and take each other out?
Because a lot of brats want to fly, obviously.
And only a few people can come gauntlet nights, Meow. So you've got to beat them down for the sake of your own dreams. You know what? Fuck that! In the first place, why are there so many of us here?
Because they're making a lot of them.
Humanity was almost destroyed in that big war. So we need to have a lot of kids to increase the population. I get that. But you know what? A century is now past, and civilization has already recovered to this point. Isn't that enough? Why are they still making more of them? Why do they keep making so many kids? That's easy, Meow. You can never have too many dice ready for the next time you need to roll them, Meow. Dice!
Oh God. This line. Jeez. I kind of wish I was more like you, Ruka, in that respect. I just hate the idea that me getting something prevented someone else from getting something. I just hate that idea. And it's really hard for me to live with. I really would, that's just me personally. Issues. Oh, dice in someone's game. Wow. Chloe, I just can't believe that. Jesus Christ.
Dice? There's dice in someone's game!
We're probably getting born.
We're probably getting born in numbers several times larger than strictly necessary. And we're competing with each other and being forced to eat each other.
Oh God. I know it's not literally, but...
So that only the kind of kids that the adults want are left.
Damn. Here's when they cry terminology, seriously. Yup. Here we go with the dice rolls.
You're a die that rolled a 6. So you get to fly with a gauntlet.
That's right, Meow. We're all sixes. Nothing more to it, Meow Meow.
So it's not like we're bringing anyone down. The ones just get weeded out on their own.
Is that true? Am I really not bringing anyone else down? I'm sorry, Koshka, Miyao. Again, I'm getting so negative. I don't even know what I'm saying. You should have your mouth with it, Meow. If you take the right amount, you can be happy all the...
What? What? Oh God. Oh God, jeez. Oh God, jeez. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my fucking God. Oh God. What the actual fuck? Jesus Christ! Are you finished? Go! Oh God. Jesus Christ.
You can be happy all the time, just like me, Meow Meow.
Oh God. Exactly, Owen. It's implied that the AOU is still the best out of all of them. Oh my fucking God. Exactly. I was thinking, like, imagine how the other places are. Oh my God. Lelia might have taken a slightly different amount of stimulants today. She was acting even more hyper than usual. Chloe, on the other hand, had apparently been born with a natural resistance to stimulants. Oh my god. Oh my god. So unfortunately, a quick shot of drugs wasn't enough to make her suddenly happy.
You aren't the one, Chloe. For now, just relax and don't think about it.
Oh god. The pit of my stomach is just... Oh god. Jesus Christ.
I'm so tired. I'm losing focus. Thanks, Koshka.
Oh god.
Laurel, I've exited the room, Tyler.
Oh god.
Is that part of her personality that got sent to this crazy research center, Meow?
She sure has it rough.
Well, you and I are the ones making it about 3 times rougher for her, Meow.
If the world's hard for Chloe to live in, but easy for broken people like us, then it's the world that's really screwed up.
Damn. These two. Wow, jeez. Holy shit. Like, what I really want to know more about them. Like, they're technically not even classified as people, right? They were classified as equipment or something like that, which is terrifying. It would have... Oh my god! Oh, Jesus Christ. Something tells me that the big disaster might be caused by just the Gauntlet Knights just all out rebelling against their home nations. Jesus Christ. Just... Oh, God. It would have been better if the Earth had been destroyed in World War III.
It was, Meow. That's why this is the world of death, after its destruction.
So we're in the pits of hell?
Oh, God.
I hope that this world gets destroyed soon, Meow.
I'll definitely destroy it. This screwed up world.
Oh, God.
Daniel, under the boiler!
Hi, everyone. Where's Chloe?
You just missed her, Meow.
That's just her usual self-hatred. She needs to take more meds.
Oh, God. Poor thing.
How is it on your end, Meow?
Oh, God, no! Not Gunhild, no! I didn't want you to be bad. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I guess you could say it was a nice meal. People who roll a 6 or a 7 have it so easy. It's enough to make you jealous.
Chloe!
Instructor!
Oh, God. She had never expected to run into Okanogi in a place like this. She was so surprised, she literally leapt to attention. Okanogi briskly walked over to Chloe, who almost seemed to be in a state of suspended animation, like a frog behind being startled at by a snake. Stared at by a snake. Then, He applied a running start super ultra Okanogi chop to her head at a perfect angle.
Why? That hurts! Ouch, instructor!
Seriously? What are you doing slacking off in your training just because I'm not watching? I saw the whole thing from the monitor room. What do I keep telling you? If you're moping about, that means you aren't using your full strength. When you're really giving it your all, you've got to empty your mind. Your mind was wandering while you thought about something pointless. And you hesitated, right? I can tell. I can tell everything you're thinking by the way you hang your head, by the angle of your jaw.
I'm so sorry, instructor!
I saw your scores for the few days since you came here, and they're pathetic. You're useless! You're scum! And your grades are all trash!
Smack! Clunk! Thwap! Oh god. He chopped Chloe's head over and over again. Oh god. Her grades here hadn't actually been bad. However, Okanogi yelled at her, saying they were completely horrible, and chopped her again and again. Smack. Thwack.
Oh, Okanogi. So this is where you were. Could you translate for me again? Hey, isn't that girl from before?
She was training like a coward, so I decided to inject her with some fighting spirit.
What do you think you're doing? Please don't interfere with developmental targets without permission. Corporal punishment against a target can disrupt their self-empowerment and...
Shut up!
Huh?
If you give Chloe this kind of fancy training in this fancy institution, she'll never turn her cowardice into a fighting spirit!
That's true. This way she won't feel guilty for being above the others in his own messed up way. Yeah. Yeah, he's trying to, make her feel even with the rest of them.
The best way to get her fired up is with a chop!
Hey, stop that at once. Physical punishment will damage your self-empowerment. Exactly, Oe. I can't believe I'm agreeing with... You know, when Okanogi is the fucking good guy, then things are really messed up. Oh my god.
Let's go, Chloe!
What?
Koshka and Lily are equipment from here, but not you. And this place isn't suited for you anyway. We're leaving. Your fighting spirit's been led astray by worldly desires, but I'll beat it back into shape.
Yes, sir, instructor.
You can't do that, Captain Okanogi, unless you follow the proper procedures.
Listen up! This broken style of training might work for people who are already broken. Koshka and Lily are basically broken problem children. They're both treated like equipment here after all. So, go ahead and make use of them however you please. However, Chloe hasn't broken yet. She isn't broken yet! So putting her through a broken training regime would be utterly pointless. You see? You've got to train her in a way that's not so cold-blooded. Are you getting me? Let's go, Chloe.
My throat is killing me.
Yes, sir, instructor.
I see Okanogi is still quite the hot-blooded demon instructor.
That's right. I've got one more thing to say to you.
What is it?
It's true that Koshka and Lily are your equipment. However, Grave Mole training instructor is me, Okanogi Tetsudo. It's not just Chloe. Just you try screwing around with those two. I'll land one of my hot-butted punishment chops on your head too.
Holy shit, Okanogi is the... Oh my god. Who would have thought Okanogi is the fucking good guy here? Oh my god.
That's all! Let's go, Chloe! 1, 2! 1, 2!
Roger that, instructor! 1, 2! 1, 2!
Yes, I really do prefer Okanogi's methods.
So then I told them, Meow. I'm not your doll, Meow.
Did you actually say it with your mouth? I'll bet she just said it in her head.
I did say it with my mouth, Meow.
Hello, Guppy Force. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that feel when the physically abusive instructor is the good guy. That takes effort. That takes effort. Jesus Christ. And what is Lilia talking about? Being a doll? Ugh, I'm sure that's something messed up too.
I did say it with my mouth, Meow. I think I whispered it a bit, but I said it with my mouth, Meow.
Oh God. There's no way you said it with your mouth. Palmajit, I don't know. I don't know that word. Huh? Is this Russian? Oh, the translator is malfunctioning. Oh no. Tugayate. Osnoso. Koshka? Izvinit. Izvinit.
Looks like Kushka's Kizuna is freaking out again, Meow.
Thank you, Owe, to the rescue, because she knows Russian. It's, don't touch me, be careful. Oh my God. Sorry, oh wow. So she was saying, don't touch me, be careful. Oh my God, don't touch me, be careful. Oh God. Восem not stop. Deviant not stop. Dvad. Oh, these are numbers. 18, 19, 20, twit, is what she's saying. Oh my God. Apologize for my horrible Russian pronunciation.
That's hilarious, Meow. I'll record it so I can play it back and laugh at it later, Meow.
Oh God. Something's wrong with her. Dva. Oh no. Sorry. It suddenly got rough. Oh no. Oh God, I bet something bad is happening to her in the real world, isn't it? Oh God, because this is a virtual room, isn't it? This is their virtual reality. Oh God. Oh no. I bet something really bad is happening to her. These two have an even worse past. Oh God. Sorry, it suddenly got rough. Are you okay? No, exactly. Oh God. I bet something horrible is happening to her in real life.
Wanna call it a day? It's starting to get pretty rough on my end too, Meow.
Oh God. The gods. Oh my God! What's going on? The gods today are sloppy. Oh no. The drugs have worn off and it's getting seriously. Kochka has entered the room to do an error for you. Oh no. Oh my.
Let's call it a day then, Meow.
You do your best too, Lilia.
You should be saying that to my doctors, not me, Meow. So, see you later, Gunpit.
Lilia's accident proved to you an error, Pollo!
Oh, God. The difference between people who get to enjoy their youth and those who can't is harsh.
Cautious has entered the room, exited the room, Pollo, exited the room, exited the air, Pollo, entered the room, Pollo.
Ostrożno! Ostrożno! No, 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 no! Oh, my God. Her... What? Oh, what is she saying? Oh, God. I bet Ryuka, she didn't expect to have someone who knew Russian to translate here. Thank you, OA. You've saved us all. She's saying, careful, careful, care. Oh, God. I think I'll head out, too. Koshka? Lilia? Take care. No, 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 no.
Dunhill has exited the room, Pollo.
Now that's how you're supposed to leave a room, Pollo! I wish Kushka and Lilia would learn from her, Pollo!
No, 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 no. Oh my God. No, no, no. Oh God. Oh no, what's going on? No, no, no. No, no. No. Oh no. What is this? Is she in a coma or something? Kosha's body lay on top of a bed. However, this wasn't a bed for sleeping on. Several harnesses were attached to it, and it was connected to various machines. Men in airtight suits were staring at the various graphs being displayed on those machines. Oh, God! As she lay on the bed, Koshka was naked. They haven't even given her a single piece of clothing to cover herself with. However, her being naked was relatively unembarrassing. After all, at least her body was still covered by flesh. Oh, God. Oh my God. Data transfer? Normal. It's still holding the Holy Mother's maximum speed. The burden on the Pandora is increasing. Should we administer more painkiller? No, wait. That'll add noise. I want to hold at the current rate. Yeah, I think this voice is good to use for really asshole characters who are smug as shit. Oh, God! Koshka's head had been opened. Oh my God. What the... Her head? Her bones, her blood vessels, nerves, brainstem, her cerebrum, cerebellum, and diencephalon? What the actual fuck? How is she even conscious? All of them had been spread out from the inside so that they covered even more area than her body? However, she wasn't the only one. With her at the center, at least 10 other girls had their head open to say, oh no! They're not going to do what I think they're going to do. Only the lights of the machine's monitors. Eerily lit the doctors who had entered this room with airtight suits. Subjects 040 through 048 are still null. We've confirmed that 049 received a signal. That the experiment's over for 048 and under. Dispose of them. Oh, God. The lights disappeared around all but one of the girls, and they were swallowed by darkness. The remaining girl was apparently being made to reproduce something from inside Koshka's brain. However, it didn't seem to be going smoothly. The machines monitoring Did Koshka die? The machines monitoring the girl designated as 049 began to sound alarms one after the other, and the pace of those alarms began to gradually increase. 049 is receiving the signal well. There's some noise, but it's minimal. The Pandora has been at the pain limit level for over a minute now. We'll need the Director General's permission to continue the experiment any longer. How well is 049 receiving? What's the noise rate? Oh, there's 2 doctors here. I kind of wish they had said that. Because they both are said by doctor. I wish there was like Doctor 1 and Doctor 2 or something like that.
It's at 0.193. That's a good number, but...
No, that's a long way from our goal of 1.15. Suspend the experiment. Apply painkillers to the Pandora. It's up to the surgery team now. 040 through 049 will be disposed of in accordance with the Human Rights Manual. Seconds have passed since 040 through 049 were injected with hypnosine.
Okay, that should be humane enough. Send them over to the examination department.
Clunk. Loud metallic sounds rang out at once. The beds of the girls surrounding Koshka delivered them into a gaping abyss. Their faces haven't even been stitched back together to resemble how they looked in life. Oh my god! What?! Of course, none of the pitiful girls had volunteered to become specimens in this kind of experiment. They'd only This is what happens to the other ones, isn't it? And they can just cover it up by saying they died in training. Are they receiving, like, freaking the best body parts from the others, or being used as freaking test dummies or something? Oh my god. Wait, oh my god. They had only volunteered because of their innocent dream of flying in the sky. However, these applicants were all greens. The blue candidates, who actually would be able to fly, had already been chosen when they were all fertilized eggs! Now administering painkillers, the Pandora has left the pain limit level. If we had another Pandora, I would have wanted to push through. It's too bad. Have we still not been able to find a spare? Oh my god.
Well, Pandora's box was a gift from the gods after all.
Then I guess we can't expect to get a replacement for Miss Kitty here. We'll make good, precious use of you for a long time. Oh my god! Koshka's bed automatically moved and disappeared through an automatic door. It was heading towards the surgery department. There, her head would be put back together again. And that's why her head has all those bandages and shit on it, isn't it? by a 4D printer and robot arms. They already made a stock of Koshka's skulls using synthesized calcium. And that's why she has, oh god, and that's why she has all these things on her. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, Koshka means cat in Russian. Ironic, since Lilia is the one with all the cat and meow meow and things like that. Okay, so that's why. Oh my god. The pain's finally died down. Is anyone there? Lilia has entered the room. Lilia has exited the room. Entered the room. Exited the room. Entered the room. For you. Ah! Let me leave the room properly already. For you. Oh, put a sock in it. Seriously. What are you doing? Huh. What the heck's that supposed to mean? I'll record it so I can play it back and laugh at it later. What language is she speaking? I forget what. Where is Lilia from? Finland. I don't know Finnish. Oh god. I don't know Finnish. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Oh, the mind killer herself. Okay. Oh, Doctor. That new look really suits you. The man she called Doctor rubbed his head embarrassedly. He apparently still wasn't used to the feel of it, like someone who had just changed their hairdo. Even translation, when done in excess, can be harmful to the body. How about a change in atmosphere? Would you like to take a walk with me? The man had been apparently been literally buried in a pile of thick, gorgeous books with antique bindings, reading constantly. He would read one, then put it on the pile, read another, then put it on the pile. And after they piled up into a tower, they fell over. Apparently, those books were so interesting that he kept reading them, even after he had been buried. Fear dragged the man out from there. Even then, the man looked like he still wanted to read more. But he immediately realized that fear was surely going to show him something interesting again. Intriguing, aren't they? Those books by the best translators throughout history. They're all fellow captives of God's wisdom, just like us. The little things they noticed and their processes of trial and error still contribute to our modern translation and discoveries. Is that what happened? Did she take some kind of crazy eternal youth potion along with Okanogi, I guess? Holy shit, jeez. I wonder if this factors into something in Umineko. Judging by the pile of books you read, I suppose you're interested in the eternal youth variety of immortality, yes? There is no need to be embarrassed. The ability to focus on one's greatest interest is one of the most important driving forces we have. Eternal youth. It's a wonderful theme we can never help but be entranced by. Several of our comrades have used all sorts of methods to try and translate the wisdom leading to that goal. if you're interested, they can guide you as well. Hello, James. Welcome to the stream. Eternal youth. To remain young in body and mind, released from the bonds of death, living forever. It's one of humanity's ultimate dreams. The mic is popping? Oh, I'm so sorry. Is it still popping now? How about now? Is it better now? Is the mic popping better now? I'm so sorry about that. Our comrade in that room has been fascinated by that same dream. Is it better now? Why don't you go watch him? Oh, my mistake. I believe he got bored of that, and now he's working on translating teleportation. Instead of him, you should try the comrade in this room. Okay, great. The filter was loose. In every single room, they were researching super technology that the outside world would have considered fantasy. When they stood in front of one of the rooms, the automatic door opened with a soft sound. Inside was a chaotic mishmash of complicated, strange machines, plumbing, and power cords. The AMS he's currently using in his research is capable of making the human body forever young. On that point, at least, I believe his project has achieved success. On a mid-air display was a bizarre figure that resembled a bacteriophage. It looked like an inorganic object, or maybe a robot, or maybe a life form. If you've seen bacteriophages, they look really cool. They're actually a type of virus that are often used as an example of viruses, just because of how cool they look. They literally look like a 1950s image of an alien robot invader, like with a very geometric shape of a long diamond, an elongated diamond-like shape, with spidery legs, twiggy legs sticking out of it. They're really interesting to look at if you go look up what a bacteriophage looks like. They're often used basically as an example of viruses, of what viruses look like, even though most viruses are spherical. Bacteriophages just have that iconic look about them. Or maybe none of those things. It's strange. It's like an elongated diamond. Yeah. With like six legs. Yeah. Spider type legs. Yeah. Beatrice. Yeah. Look, it's strange. The closer we get to unraveling the mysteries of life, the more the form that takes shape seems to resemble something or other that God has already created. It truly is intriguing. What? If we can already create immortality, you want to give it a try?
That's brave of you. Perhaps you'd better wait until this project is complete. It will make you immortal, but as a side effect, it will inflame the skin all over your body, give you pimples and blisters, wear out your whole body with fevers, and even impair your consciousness. Or something like that. It's still quite distant from what you were hoping for, yes? Even so, he certainly has succeeded in translating part of God's wisdom. When I think about his joy, it makes me jealous. Still, where could he be?
I bet at the end of the story, we're going to find out exactly who she's talking to. And I'm going to say right now, it might be Tomitake. The Tomitake XP. I think it might be. That's my guess right now. That, like, it might not be, but that's just my guess right now as to who this is going to be. Is going to end up being in the end. Who she's talking to.
Still, where could he be? It's rare not to see him here. Oh, that's where he was. I suppose we ought to just let him leave him be.
My God! Her expressions are fucking terrifying. Even her fucking happy expression. Like, she is drawn to be just disturbing. Look at her eyes. Her eyes look like off-center or something. Jesus Christ.
Fear giggled as she left the room with the man who was following her.
Oh my God. Oh God. On one of the pipes in the distant back of the chaotic room, the room's owner had hung himself. He didn't seem to have done it recently, but thanks to his magnificent 8MS, he was probably still alive. Oh my God. Oh God. Jesus Christ. He probably couldn't take the pain. Oh my God. Fear and the man went further and further down in a large spiral stairway, descending into the abyss. They reached the lowest level of this underground laboratory. What could be at the bottom? Is that like their secret alien machine, whatever that they're getting all this stuff from? It's the Council of 300 here, it looks like. Oh my God. Exactly, Ruka, yeah. No, he probably tested it on himself, that guy. That's what I was thinking. That's why, yeah. Oh, it is the spy. I know that, but I'm saying that the spy might be the Tomitake guy. It's just my guess. I know it's the spy, but we never saw. He wasn't given a sprite or a voice. I don't think, at least. My memory is absolute shit, by the way. The spiral staircase ended in a massive ring-shaped catwalk. Below that, it was pitch black. Damn, so it even goes further. The catwalk had fencing that went to about waist height. However, that was utterly unreassuring after viewing the abyss below them, which swirled down and was filled with an eerie black.
Don't mind him. We just came for a walk.
The man hadn't thought anyone else would be there. Oh, that's true. Nobody has voices. God damn it, OA. Now I sound really stupid about that. Jeez. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Nobody has voices, and he didn't. Yeah, obviously. Oh, motherfucker. Jeez, do we Neko. The man hadn't thought anyone else would be there, so the sight of the girls left him unable to stand, as he reacted like a shocked child. Those girls were the guards of this underground laboratory. Their only job was to protect this sacred place, but it wasn't really clear if they were really girls. Once you experienced the way they felt like something else that only looked like girls, their mere presence would be enough to terrify you. The girls once again erased all signs of their presence, fading into the darkness, but their gazes never left fear.
This is my favorite place. Please, look into the darkness beneath you.
Jesus Christ. Damn, she is laying on the evil mastermind shtick here, thick. Picking up where you left off, I see. Jeez.
That is the type of wisdom being translated here. Or perhaps that is still waiting to be translated, which grabs my heart the strongest.
The man peered into the darkness. It was such a dark abyss that even doing this scared him. However, as his eyes adjusted, he spotted something massive, which looked like a man-made object. This thing, which seemed to lead down into a real abyss, or possibly the depths of hell itself, was a gigantic hatch. Damn, this is reminding me of Portal here. Holy shit, this is really interesting.
What do you think lies beyond that door? Beyond that lies the future. Literally, the future of 1,000 years from now.
That was all Fear knew about what lay in the pit beneath them. It had already been there when she first came here. However, she didn't know who had translated it or when. Records that had been left behind had only told her of its existence.
According to the partial translation that remains, a twisted, isolated space-time is sealed up in there.
Damn! Oh my god! It's like a whole dimension to itself. Holy shit. She knew nothing of how it worked or what its significance was. However, it was said that those depths had held a completed product whose translation had been finished. Something was locked inside that hatch, and it was directly linked to the future a millennium from now. Oh my god, it's a fucking time... Are you serious? It's a time machine? Oh, a time portal, I guess.
In other words, the instant you go down that hatch, you'll time slip 1,000 years into the future. Of course, unlike that failed immortality AMS you just saw, you'll be able to remain healthy, instantly time slipping a millennium ahead without melting away.
In other words, it truly was a door into the next millennium.
From what I can tell reading the remnants of that translation, Rather than literally sending you 1,000 years into the future, time within it apparently freezes for 1,000 years. No, strictly speaking, the sections of space-time on both sides are separated, and well, in that sense, it really is fitting to call it a time capsule.
Okay, I get it. So, it's basically the Fry's being frozen like Fry for 1,000 years in Futurama. Jeez.
We're talking about 1,000 years. Beyond there lies unknown civilizations, unknown arts, unknown knowledge. Isn't that a dream? Just imagining those things is what I love most. Though, some of our dreamless comrades say that humanity will probably have been destroyed 1,000 years from now.
This time capsule hadn't been activated yet. It was still empty on the inside. Since someone had made it, it must have been done to send something 1,000 years into the future. So what was supposed to be inside there? That much? Hadn't been translated yet.
It's a 1,000-year gift box, created by the wisdom of God. What in the world belongs in there? A person? A thing? Knowledge? Or will it stay there empty for 1,000 years? If humanity of the future opened it, with high hopes for what's inside, would they despair when they found out it was empty? That's another thing that's fun to imagine.
The man with fear, disturbed by the darkness beneath them, kept on rubbing his head, seemingly unable to calm down. The top of his head looked as though it had been sliced horizontally through the center of his forehead, and was completely flat. Oh! Holy shit, what? Okay, so it's not him then. Damn, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to him? Maybe he found rubbing his flat head amusing because he giggled nervously and kept rubbing it over and over. Oh my god, okay, so it's not Tumitake then. Damn, okay. Here we go. I wonder who's saying this. I won't join you, but I think we do need an uprising. That sounds like the Gauntlet Knights might cause an uprising. Once this reaches red, I have a feeling a war might break out. Oh my god. Whether it's school or the military, young people are sometimes forced to do the unpaid work of listening to old people talk about boring stuff. Oh, thank God, back to Jayden. Seriously. Oh, we've had enough of depressing shit and terrifying shit for today in Ciconia. Oh my god. My god, I made the title of this episode Uncharted Territory on a whim, but I think it actually fits given what we just learned, given what we just saw. Jeez, I think that title fits quite well. Jeez. Oh my god. Ah!
My ass hurts so much! So do my shoulders! Why are those chairs so hard?
Rather than studying, it's more like training for how to withstand economy class syndrome.
And before Cellcom, you wouldn't even have been able to kill time or record it, right? That really would be hell.
I guess it just means that old humanity was good at being patient.
Hard to tell if humanity's advanced or regressed, huh? Ugh.
However, the advancement of technology was now starting to win against the boredom of listening to old people talk. Old people proudly claimed that modern kids were slacking off and had no spirit, going on and on about what it was like in their day. However, even when it looked like these young people were sincerely listening to them, they were actually chatting away happily in mental rooms. Oh my god. How is that not a win-win situation? But even if they could win against the boredom, apparently no technology had yet been invented that could stop the butt from hurting after sitting on a hard chair.
Anyway, let's go somewhere where we can sit down. Otherwise my butt's never gonna implant itself.
Today, you're gonna take us to that store your friend's running. Right, Gunhild?
Yes. I hope you two like them. Meow and the other Gauntlet Knights were soldiers who served in the military, but they're also students who hadn't yet reached adulthood. Though they underwent strict military training, they were also guaranteed enough time and privileges to enjoy their use. Damn, that's interesting that they're even allowed that, considering what we just learned. So, while they stood at the front lines of their nature's defenses, they were also able to have daily lives just like normal students. Of course, they only got these privileges because they were elites with cutting-edge tech who defended their countries. I see. Okay.
Gunhild's friends are amazing, managing to set up a store in Akihabara. Isn't it pretty expensive here?
Now searching real estate prices in this area for you.
No, you don't have to search it. I can't imagine how high it gets.
More than it being expensive, it's hard to even find a property to buy. And besides, if you look at small buildings and back alleys, you can rent a spot for a price that's not too unreasonable. On this day, the Warcats had been taken to a study center near New Akihabara. It was a really boring job, where they were forced to listen to very precious words of wisdom from old people with lofty titles. Afterwards, they figured that since they had come to Neo Akihabara, they might as well wander around. Then, Gunhild had told them that some friends of hers had opened a store nearby, and she offered to take them there.
You really have a lot of friends, don't you?
You think so?
Yeah. No matter where we go or what we're talking about, you always have friends there, right?
When you got that many, how do you not mix them up? Isn't it rough getting mail from and going into virtual rooms with all sorts of friends all day long?
Isn't being able to easily do things like that what makes parallel processors so great?
Well, when I'm talking to someone, I'll sometimes have a conversation with other friends in a mental room at the same time, but I do feel a bit guilty about it.
Isn't that fine as long as you don't post to the wrong chat?
Well, when someone's talking to you about something serious, and you're having fun playing a shooting game with a different friend in a mental room, doesn't that feel mean?
Jayden, you usually act like you're so outrageous, but some of the times, you can perceive surprisingly commonsensical, or should I say, detail-obsessed.
Shut up. I get that I'm a guy whose good looks are wasted by my lack of communication skills.
I hate people who call themselves good looking, and by that I mean I totally love them. Still, well, I don't dislike the fact that you're concerned about little things like that.
Oh god, Meow! Seriously, I really think that both Meow and Meow love Jayden. I don't think boy Meow wants to admit it.
I see. Thanks, Meow.
Oh, that, okay. Yeah, exactly.
No, that was me talking.
Oh, really? I thought every kind thing you ever said came from Meow. After all, Meow.
Oh god, this is really fucking confusing. Do you mind if I, jeez, damn. How the fuck am I gonna do this? Okay, you know what? The boy Meow will be Meow. I'll try to do it like that.
After all, Meow's always strict whenever he talks, right?
You're pissing me off. Pissing me off! There's no way I'll ever say kind things about you again, okay?
Hey, don't start pouting, seriously. You really are cute, Meow.
Oh my god. I'd appreciate it if you'd save the lovers' quarrels for when you're alone. The store was in a back alley 2 roads back from the gaudy main street. Though you could hear the bustle and electronic sounds from Neo Akihabara, it did feel just a bit calmer. After entering one of the buildings that rented out spaces and were thin like sliced cheese, they climbed up 4 short stories and were at the top. Welcome. Hey, Gunhill, I don't know this person. You actually came. Long time no see. You look well. I'm so glad. Is this the owner? This one-eyed? Or is this just like a painting? I think it's like a painting on the wall. Wait. Yeah, Meow is definitely a Sundora. Absolutely. Oh, you even brought your friends. Come on in, sit down. How's the store doing? Off to a good start? A whole bunch of our supporters in Japan came. Now we just need to wait for it to spread by word of mouth. That
was too fast and slimy for me to translate for you!
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, there we go. Saying it right here. Okay. It looked very strange to see Gunhild and the female owner, who was wearing a Cyclops mask and maid clothes, chatting together excitedly. Interesting. Okay.
Wow!
Oh, because she kind of blended into the background. Okay, I didn't...
I've never seen Gunhild get so fired up and talk so fast.
They're siblings of the same age, apparently. They've been in touch, but they haven't met for 10 years, it seems.
Siblings, huh? I wonder how my siblings are doing.
I didn't know Jayden had siblings.
I thought the great super genius Jayden hated having company on his lonely walk down Genius Lane.
I guess you've got a point there. With my excellent grades, I kept passing up other people in my age groups and classes, always so eager to reach the top. I just kept running straight forward, without ever thinking about siblings or friends until I ended up here.
It was only recently that Jayden had recognized that fault and had started renewing his old friendships with some of his siblings. Even so, he was still estranged from many of them. He sometimes regretted that he'd been so self-absorbed with the idea that he was a super genius, and this had caused him to neglect his sibling relationships. Meow felt that he'd screwed up a bit. He'd offhandedly told Jayden, "I bet you were a loner," and it turned out to be right.
No, you got me, so you aren't a loner anymore.
Oh my god!
Oh, he was saying, no, you've got me, so you aren't a loner anymore.
Oh my god! He is being so precious. Meow, oh my god. Seriously?
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Meow.
It's not like that. That was Meow just now.
Oh my god! Oh!
No, that one was definitely you, Meow. I love it when you act nice every once in a while.
Let's go. Stop ruffling my hair.
Oh my god. Those two certainly are close. They're so happy together.
For you! Your current location is the Costume Cafe Monster Party for you! Rating 5 stars, safety 3 stars, cleanliness 3 stars. This hasn't been open very long, so it doesn't have many ratings for you. Make sure you take that into account for you.
Oh, cool. Is this a CRT TV?
Probably just looks like one on the outside.
A CRT? Those must be fucking ancient by this time. My god. Yeah, I'd imagine it would just look like one, because... Would they even be compatible with anything by this point in the future? It's real? Oh, it's the real thing. We got it via crowdfunding, which keeps us waiting quite some time. Is this like bloody record? Is this like a really hipster thing that they're doing? Jeez. In this era of mental displays, everyone assumed that TV monitors from the old era had all but been eliminated. However, no matter how much the era, you'll always find collectors who love old technology. You can really sense that everyone's watching the same thing. That's why I like old displays.
I know what you mean. It's nice when it feels like you're all watching it together.
Yeah, I get that. I love that stuff too.
Exactly, JM Trad. You need an old game system and a VHS player to complete a CRT TV. Absolutely. NES or Super NES. I at home in America, I have a Super Nintendo with all the greatest games on it. And it still works, which is incredible. Like, we didn't even need that SNES Mini. Like, my save files from over 20 years ago are still on those games, which is just insane. Yeah, or Genesis, yeah.
No matter how boring the show is, it can still be kind of fun.
Hey, look. Just because you said that, they started playing something boring.
What voice should I give the owner? She's probably not important. Should I turn it off? I'll just stick with the Jessica-ish voice. Should I turn it off? There's an urban legend that says they leave a mark on your record whenever you turn off a government broadcast.
I never heard anything like that.
If they flag you for turning off the TV during government broadcasts, I would have been sent to jail a dozen times over.
Damn, that's like some straight up, just literally 1984 shit right there. Literally. In the AOU, all channels were forced to show government broadcasts at a specified time every day. In almost all cases, they were used to highlight the ways that life in the AOU was better than it had been before. In the V3W world, propaganda broadcasts like this were hated and likened to brainwashing or something out of a dystopia. However, the flood of broadcasts criticizing the current state of affairs in the V3W world had also encouraged global paranoia. Everything from the weather to health to atopic dermatitis to even trouble with luck and romance was blamed on corruption in one's own government. So naturally, people all over the world were unsatisfied with their living conditions, and this formed a decently strong motive for emigration. At the same time, the countries accepting immigrants tended to blame them for everything bad that was going on. This led to increasing discontent towards their own governments for not taking a harder line on immigration, and eventually the rise of far-right groups. With time, these became triggers for cultural clashes, which opened the door for World War III. Perhaps in an attempt to atone for this, broadcasters in all countries, in all factions of the A3W world, were forced to include broadcasts that would raise the happiness index. Happiness is like spring sunshine. If you take it for granted, it's very hard to realize how precious it is. Why not stop for a moment and reflect on the happiness in your life? Have you heard of the phrase, going on a journey to find yourself? In our AOU, this phrase has long since passed into obscurity, but it's still used to this day in other factions. It means to find what your strengths are by trial and error. Young people in the other factions don't know what their natural-born strengths are, so they're forced to spend most of their lives finding them by trying out one thing after another. People are born with all sorts of individual traits. They think of ways to best take advantage of their traits, designing the optimal lives for themselves. However, individual traits aren't always a positive thing. Sadly, some are hard to make use of in society, and some can even become a burden. Some traits that can easily be seen, like those that come with physical penalties, or giving humanity support from early on. But it's also true that a large number of people never received any support, either because their traits were hard to recognize visually, or else because they were seen as the result of an evil mind. Yeah, Meow knows, after all, traits that stem from the brain are still misunderstood by a lot of people.
If you look at it that way, we really are living in a nice era.
Yeah. A genetic test is performed as soon as there's a fertilized egg, so all your strengths and weaknesses are known before birth. In the AOU, birth management and genetic testing make it possible for us to know all of a child's talents before they're born, as well as allowing us to guide them and prepare a suitable job and lifestyle for them. Positive traits are given opportunities to distinguish themselves even more, while negative traits are given the support they need. Young people in the AOU are able to live the most suitable lifestyle for themselves, without having to spend half their lives searching for themselves. When youth in other factions go on their self-searching journeys, it takes an average of 24 years. And even this number includes people who eventually gave up on finding their true strengths, rather than discovering them. Most young people around the world are still suffering, still ignorant of their real talents.
in the B3W world, that was apparently totally normal.
It must have been a tough era, having to spend most of your life searching for what you're good and not good at.
There were also probably a lot of people who never found out what they were good at, and who died believing they were incompetent.
In that sense, we really do live in a wonderful era.
Then again, I do like the style of going on a journey to find yourself.
Yeah, people in the B3W world were always able to hope that they had unknown talents sleeping inside them. But now you can't have dreams like that. As a result, all citizens of the AOU can work the jobs they're best suited for, living wonderful lives without wandering about or wasting their youth. Of course, the genes you're born with don't determine everything about your life. The AOU always gives people of all occupations opportunities to learn or change professions. To live is to work. Finding a job that makes the best use of your abilities is one of the happiest forms of living the AOU provides. We offer all youths a future where they'll have the greatest chances to shine.
Okay. That is 100% bullshit, considering the whole thing about signing up to be a gauntlet knight. Oh, God. Ends with them being a freaking lab experiment, chopped up for parts like some fucking nightmare. Oh, my God. Exactly, Beatrice. That's exactly what I was about to say. Oh, my God. That is bullshit! That is a complete lie!
AOU. It's in the game. Oh, God.
Well, people in the past probably would have thought it was pretty nosy, having someone else decide your whole future for you.
Not just people going through a rebellious phase. You know, when you want to do the opposite of what people tell you to do. When I was first told to go to military school, I absolutely hated the idea.
What did you want to be at the time?
A cat video uploader.
Oh my God, Meow! Meow cannot escape the cat thing. Oh my God, he cannot escape the cat theme. Oh my God. A video uploader?
Who only does cat videos?
That's right, got a problem with that? I'll kick your ass. I took a shot at it with the job experience simulator, ended up with a D grade, and cried until I gave up. Okay, I get how I totally underestimated how hard a job being a video uploader is.
Your dreams were crushed by the simulator? You shouldn't have worried about that. They say those always give you bad grades. I mean, do you know what job aptitude grade Gunhill got for becoming a gauntlet knight?
I gotta see.
Seriously? You went from that to where you are now?
What does... Oh yeah, because Bird, she wears the cat ears and stuff. And she has a cat tail? Yeah, there's a lot of cats involved. Although Bird doesn't do much catty, she's like, she has cat ears. And also war cats. True. Yeah, a lot of cat stuff going on here.
What the hell? That means simulator grades are totally worthless! I should have ignored them and become a cat video uploader.
A fate isn't something you're given. It's something you forge for yourself.
Instead of obediently following the rails set before me, I should have tried living life like I pleased.
Still, there's one thing I can say for sure as your partner. No matter what you tried to do, whether you got an A or a B or a D, you were definitely fated to become a Gauntlet Knight, the strongest man in the sky, and my partner.
I hope you know your aptitude for being my partner is only about a C.
The fact that you didn't give me a D makes it clear how much you love me as a partner, Meow. Meow.
Shut up! Stop clinging to me! You're creeping me out! You're treating me like a girl again, aren't you?
I am not. It's normal for two guys.
Oh my god! Somebody screen cap like this, please. Somebody screen cap this, please. Can somebody screen cap this? Oh jeez! Oh my god, this is too funny. Oh my god. Oh my god, jeez.
No way. That's not how two guys act. It was gross. You were definitely treating me like a girl.
Hey, cut that out! I get that you have an inferiority complex, but don't take it out on me! If you're sensitive about the fact that you've got no muscles, just admit it and work out more.
Inferiority complex? What are you talking about? When did I ever say I had an inferiority complex like I got no muscles?
Ow, 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 ouch! Don't scratch me, don't pinch me. This is exactly what having an inferiority complex means.
Was their relationship good or bad? Their arms were wrapped around each other and they tried to strangle each other. Oh my god. Of course, from the sidelines, it looked just like they were flirting. Yes, absolutely. You do have a complex. You interpret everything Jayden does like that because you're sensitive about the fact that you're weak, right?
Hey, it's not like
You're gonna say it's because I wouldn't like having a muscular body, right? Choosing not to exercise is your decision to make, okay? You don't like being slender, but you hate exercising, and you hate weight training. And when that makes you feel bad, you take it out on Jayden.
I'm not taking it out on anyone.
Ow, 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 ow!
Oh my god! Meow and Meow started grabbing at each other with their left and right arms, pinching their face and so on. Having two personalities in one body really keeps them busy, and it's always amusing to watch. In the end, Meow won and Meow withdrew. In the first place, they had already agreed to switch places at the end of their study session. I'm sorry you had to see that, Jayden. Thanks for waiting.
Sure. Still, I can't help but be surprised. Just by switching over to Meow, it looks like your whole face has changed.
Godhild, congrats on making it through that study session. I love your friend's shop. Those monster masks are adorable. Thanks for coming along with me. It's alright if you two head off and have some fun now.
Are you sure? We only just arrived.
Don't worry about it. Thanks for coming over to play. If you don't mind, please talk about us on Kizuna. Hashtag included. Sure, we'll do that. We'll see you again.
Put my meal and Meow's on my card. I'll add a tip too.
Thanks, but we've split the bill. I'll use my card too. And I'll also add a big tip. I'm grateful, but don't you think this is a bit much?
No, not at all. It's not like there's much we can spend money on.
Thanks again, Puyo. I'll give you a stamp for visiting this shop, Puyo. Was it a good shop, Puyo? If If it was, make sure to support them with a tip, boyo. Cha-ching! Thanks for your tip, boyo.
Thanks for the meal. Gunhild, thanks for telling us about this wonderful shop. Catch you later, and thanks for adding on the tip.
Okay, sorry for heading out early. Bye.
Looking apologetic for leaving Gunhild behind, the two of them left the store. Those two suddenly seemed happy. That's quite the tip they gave us. Gunhild rested her chin on her hands over the counter, sighed deeply, but quietly, and then raised her head. Her expression seemed slightly different than usual. Uh-oh. Oh, God! Is she the spy? Were we right? Oh, God. Damn it. They're high and mighty gauntlet knights, after all. Of course they have more money than they know what to do with. You think so? I've never heard of you having more money than you know what to do with, Gun. I'm kidding, I'm just kidding. For gauntlet knights, food, clothing, shelter, and even fringe benefits all come free. Pretty amazing, huh? Seriously, no matter what they do, it's always free. So they keep stockpiling more and more money. And hell, they could even live their lives without really using any of it. What a sweet deal those super aristocrats get. It amazes me every time I hear it. To think that in this day and age there are people who can go through life without ever thinking about money. I'm jealous of that passionate couple. Oh my God, even she sees it! It's not like they've done anything wrong. They were just lucky enough to be born with good talent and genes, I guess. They must have done something incredibly good in their previous lives. So God told them it was okay for their next lives to be a bonus stage. I don't feel like I belong in a bonus stage, but this town really is one. That's the first thing I thought when I got here. The air's so clean. Interesting. The air here is clean because they use incredibly high quality spiridium. Once you've tasted it, you won't be able to go back to your old city. I agree. I don't want to go back. Gives me shivers just thinking I was living in air that smelly without even noticing it. Still, until you came here, you breathed it without caring at all. That's true. Now I'm grateful. Thanks for not telling me how nice the air was here. I never told you at all about anything. Probably because I didn't want anyone getting depressed. But I can finally get this off my chest. Now that I've finally got his siblings in the same city as me. Both Maya and I are extremely grateful to you, Gun. If you hadn't supported us with money, we never would have been able to come here. You gave so much! And to everyone. Oh, wow. So she's supporting all her siblings, I see. Don't worry about it. I just wanted siblings in this city so I had someone to complain to. Thanks. But we want to complain too. Only Maya and I studied seriously and gave it our all. And everyone else received your money? They just thought it was natural for the successful one to send some of it their way. It doesn't bother me. A city like that would corrupt anyone. Us crawling up this far was an exception among exceptions. They'll all be stuck in that city of losers until they rot and then die. Damn, Gunhild. She puts on a face, doesn't she?
They'll paralyze their minds with apps and drift through life only vaguely conscious. Before they know it, they'll get fat on junk food, have problems with their organs, and amazingly quickly and suddenly die while still 30 to 40 years old.
And even living like that felt like a little bit of happiness while we were there. The ARU certainly is a terrifying place to live.
You either need excellent genes from the time you're a fertilized egg, or enough fighting spirit to crawl out of that trash heap. If you're in the vast majority that doesn't have either, you've got to suck up to the rich, becoming their food so you can barely scrape by. Oh, I know that feeling. And if you can't do that, you'll live life in a daze and get fatter and fatter.
I get grumble complaints about all the mental games you're playing until the alcohol and obesity kills you.
Has this faction gone insane? Or are they all happy and we're the only ones who are screwed up? Are these feelings something we never need to never forget? Or something we should leave behind as soon as we can? I don't know yet.
I want to forget about it. If it were possible, I want to forget about everything that happened in that city. I'd rather pretend I lived here from the start.
By the way, have you been in touch with Maya lately?
No, I haven't seen her recently either. And Kizuna isn't marking the messages I send her as being read. I suppose she's still giving it her all, hoping to become a true gauntlet knight like you, Gon. Oh no! Is she in the training? Oh no.
Well, you probably had it roughest when you're still just a trainee.
Something tells me Gunhild is going to be the one to start the rebellion, I think.
I was sure it'd be you who first got in contact with her, but I guess not.
Yeah, I think that Maya might be one of the girls that was killed. With Koshka. Exactly. Oh, God.
Well, she did ask me a lot of questions before her exams. Still, in the end, there's nothing you can do, except have faith in your own strength.
Officially, there were no age restrictions for Gauntlet Knight tests, but practically speaking, there were. The most valuable talent for a Gauntlet Knight was parallel processing ability. The DP training used to hone that ability was more effective the younger you were. So once you reach a certain age, it apparently wouldn't grow at all.
I'll bet Maya's thinking there'll be no hope left for her if she doesn't pass this time. She's got to be pushing herself hard and focusing on that alone.
It'll be wonderful if the next time we hear from her, it'd be so she can tell us that she passed.
Yeah.
People usually misunderstand Maya, because she looks so cute, but she really is a lot like a boy. I'm sure she's incredibly well suited to being a soldier.
At first, I was absolutely sure Maya would become a Gauntlet Knight before me.
I thought the same thing.
She's probably the person who dreamed most about being a Gauntlet Knight. I'm sure I wouldn't have made it to where I am now if I hadn't been influenced by her passion. So I was pretty worried that I might have hurt Maya's pride, becoming a Gauntlet Knight before her. There was no need to. I am getting the worst feeling, Beatrice. I am getting the worst feeling. When you did it, no one was happier than Maya. If anything, she was even more excited, thinking she'd be able to pass the next time if she could get a few tips from you. I told her a few things, but in the end, this sort of thing always comes down to your own strength. The world of Gauntlet Knights is filled with monsters. There's a ton of natural-born geniuses who never have to suffer their entire lives, but who still hate to lose. Like that hippie couple from before? They are monsters. Natural-born ones. They never really had to push themselves since the time of their births, but they can still do anything. In the same way that most people never have to learn to breathe or blink, they understand how to use the Reaper's Eye as if it were natural. And they can leap from the top of Super Tokyo Tower as if they're putting on sandals to go take a walk. Those are the kinds of people fighting over the gauntlets. If a C grade wants their dreams to come true, it's only natural that they'll have to work hard and suffer to their absolute limits. And even then, they still have to pray for a miracle. Maya was working hard and suffering to her limit too. So now, there's nothing to do but pray for a miracle. You're right. Still, Maya is so likable. Once she sneaks past the exam, she might make it even faster than you, Gun. She looks like the kind of person who's good at getting her way. But she's actually the type that overworks themselves. I imagine she'd still have it rough even after becoming a Gauntlet Knight. So I'm a bit worried for her. It'll be alright. Maya is much better at that sort of thing than we are. I guess so. Men love women like that. I wish I were attractive like that. Particularly to middle-aged men. No, Gunhild, no. Don't say that. Hey, Gun? What is it? If you brought me to this city so I could listen to you complain, then you wouldn't mind listening to my complaints too, right? Spit it out. You have the right, and of course, so does Maya. Well, you know, she was wearing a monster mask, so it was impossible to see her expression. However, you could tell by the tone of her voice. You could hear her moan, as though she tried to jig out a thorn that had been stuck in her heart for a long, long time. Gun, you did suffer, like Maya and I did, right? How could anyone who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps not have suffered? No, she was asking this despite being fully aware of that fact. I got a C grade too, right? A C in my Gauntlet Knight aptitude score. In training, equipment, teaching materials, assistance and support, the A students were always given priority. Unless I suffered in a way the A students never did, I wouldn't even have a chance to study. Just now, you said you wanted to forget all about the old city, right? I feel the same way. In my case in particular, in order to crawl towards becoming a Gauntlet Knight, in order to grasp any chance I could, without worrying about anything else, I was forced to frantically suffer day after day. I want to forget that part alone, to scrape it away. I want to open my skull. Oh no, no, stop, no, stop, stop. Stop it, Gunhild, no, stop, stop. Jesus Christ. I want to open my skull right now and rub my brains all over the asphalt to get rid of it. I want to take all those things that only people who crawl out the trash ever know and forget them completely. For today, I suggest we put up our meds by 2 pills more than normal. Oh my god. Everyone's on fucking drugs! Oh god, jeez. I say, I'm so sorry, but thanks. Knowing I'm not the only one suffering makes me feel a little better. You should create a new self in this city too. If you want to cut yourself off from a painful past, creating a new you is a very effective way to do it. I'm so grateful to both of you. Okay, you guys. I think this is a good spot to leave it, unless the chapter is gonna end closely right here. For anyone who played, do you know if that is if the chapter is gonna end soon? If there's a better spot to break than here, or is here a good spot? I really agree, Ruka. Oh, it's only like a few more lines? Oh, okay. I'll keep going then, because I wasn't sure if this was going to be a whole nother big scene with Meow and Jayden. Okay. Everything sucks in this world, but when you walk with your head held high, it can be pretty fun. I don't think good and evil exist in this world. You might say it's like a mirror. If people are feeling dark, look at it. The world looks dark. And when people who always have brightness in their hearts look at it, I'm sure it makes the world brighter. The news keeps talking about dark stuff, saying there might be another war. But if that makes us turn gloomy too, the world will be wrapped in darkness. That's right. And anyway, you're cutest and you're smiling, Jayden. Seriously? If that's how you feel, I'll grin whenever you're around, Meow. When you're talking to Big Brother, you better hold back, or else he'll start sulking again. Apparently, he feels as though I've stolen away his beloved friend, and he's jealous. Huh? He really thinks that? What the heck? That Meow's so cute. Don't I always tell him that he's the only person who could be my perfect buddy? I know. I think you'd just accept how much you like it, and just honestly respond in kind. I think it'd be even cuter. If Meow hears you saying that, he'll be pissed. I know! If only you'd smile more. If he did, the world would be brighter and happier. Oh my god. Okay, now I think this is a good place to stop. Oh. Unless I want to go another 15 minutes, I'll go another 15 minutes for sure. I'm not that sleepy. Yeah, I'll go another 15 minutes. I'll reach the end of this next scene here. Oh, I should stop now? Oh, okay. I should stop now. Alright. I'll stop now then. Okay. Gunhild, we learned a lot more about you. Damn, okay. We learned a lot more about you, Gunhild, in this episode. Oh wait, now you guys are telling me. Oh god, jeez. Now you guys are telling me I should go. Wait. You know, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna continue then. I'm gonna continue. Okay. I'll continue this scene. If it's just another 15 minutes here, then I can do it, yeah. In the highest ranked area near the center of the city, there was always some sort of party going on in the ultra high class hotels. The reasons for them and the groups holding them were always different, but the main participants were never young. I'm not that tired. As usual, all the main participants in the party on this floor were middle-aged, fat men. In a waiting room, where you could faintly hear an elegant live musical performance coming from the party hall, a plump, high military official was snoring on a sofa. After having his fill of high-grade wine and being doted on by his secondary secretaries, he was now likely having sweet dreams. However, his chest was exposed, and several electrodes had been attached to him, including at the nape of his neck. All were attached to several cords. Those cords were connected to the laptop sitting on the lap of another man. Cellcom technology transferred the human brain itself into a hard drive. Jeez. In other words, it turned VIPs into walking hard drives. Oh my god. If you wanted to steal what was inside, you had to directly access those walking hard drives. Once, hackers were able to elegantly sift through the world's secrets in front of their own machine in their own homes. But in the A3W world, hackers were once again forced to really rely on the methods of classic spies. This is like some Inception shit here.
Decrypting. The files are being decrypted one by one for you.
Alright, little buddy. You can do it.
The decryption software processed one vital, classified file after another. He was saying that classic phrase, which you can't help but say while watching a slowly expanding progress bar as files are being unpacked.
Decrypting. The files are being decrypted one by one for you.
However, another window that looked like an EKG was flashing yellow, warning that some sort of danger was approaching. It indicated the estimated time before the snoring officer woke up.
Still, this pig really is packed to the brim with cholesterol for you. I'd rather calculate the sleep time of a cute girl for you.
No arguments here.
Oh man, well he really does fit the Rudolph voice.
I'd rather hack a teacup's beauty boobs than an old man's head.
Sorry for the wait, boyo. All the files have been successfully decrypted, boyo.
Good work, Carapoyo. Please keep checking mystical cholesterol's and rating sleep time.
Roger that, boyo. Also, I'd prefer you wipe those electrodes clean, boyo.
I'll clean him with the finest alcohol swabs money can buy.
I was just thinking something about last time. I wonder if Lingji is in love with an AI. That might be what she meant last time. Windows opened one after another on the monitor, displaying the contents of various files. Tojiro watched this, feeling like a prophet in a fantasy world staring at a crystal ball.
These files show what's going to happen next in the world. This really is the world's future. The only shame is that the world's future doesn't lie with the young, but inside the head of an ugly old man who's practically lumps of bad health.
So it's that guy that he was with before. Yeah. While speaking sarcastically, Tojiro used both his mental cell keyboard and the real keyboard beneath his fingertips to rapidly copy the files. As soon as he copied everything, the window marking the time remaining before the officer woke up turned red and blinked. Time was up.
It's waking up, boyo!
Okay, we made it somehow.
Tojiro quickly tore off the electrodes attached to the man's neck and put his laptop away. When the man let out a pathetic sound like "Nyah," and finally woke, Tojiro was handing him a glass of ice water, acting as though he'd been worried until a second ago.
Ugh, my alcohol tolerance has gotten so low. When did it get this bad?
You probably should have paced yourself a bit. How do you feel? Should I call for a car?
No, there's no need. After taking a quick nap, I'm feeling all right as rain. And my head's cleared up too. Let's get back to drinking, Tojiro.
Is this Uishi? Jeez. The officer happily put his arm over Tojiro's shoulder, and they returned to the party. When they opened the door, a thick heat and vulgar drunken laughter poured out at them. Now that Tojiro had finished his job, there was nothing forcing him to stay at the party. It was the sort of party that an onlooker might easily have been jealous of. Onlooker. However, though Tojiro kept an adult smile on his face, he cursed inside his heart.
I've been to lots of parties, but never to a banquet as ugly as this one.
The hall's decorations were solemn, as you'd expect from a party for dignified executives. However, the sweaty heat that filled it, and the vulgar laughs of the men, and the flirtatious voices of the women, turned this into a world that was the exact opposite of dignified. The men were all older, stout, high military officers. Their plump chests and arms and their overflowing double chins eloquently spoke of their unhealthy lifestyles. And they weren't just high-ranking officers. They'd made use of their ranks to start side businesses that earned them far more than their normal pay. These dignified individuals made a hobby of going from crazy party to crazy party, squandering the money that they couldn't find any other use for. On the other hand, the women were all young and well-proportioned. However, unlike the men, they didn't wear military uniforms or jangling medals. On the contrary, just the women were wearing swimsuits that exposed so much skin, you might call it obscene. Officially, this party was a training session for important military officers. Naturally, only members of the military were allowed to attend, so all the women here were also members of the military. Really, There were military secretaries, also known as secondary secretaries. Oh my god. This world is shit! Oh god, jeez.
Poyo. Now running a search on secondary secretaries. Poyo. Search complete. This term, secondary secretaries, refers to female secretaries chosen by perverted old men who want to be waited upon by babes. Poyo. I found 13,400 adult videos with the tag secondary secretary. Poyo. Would you like to view them, Poyo? Get it.
Thanks. Give me the link starting with the highest rated.
I'll also download some ugly female frog humiliation. Oh my god, what the fuck, Poyo? No, not you! Humiliation, humiliation action for you, Poyo. Oh god, what the fuck am I?
Oh god! What are you even doing? Stop! No, god! Oh jeez.
I guess it never hurts to have some fried frog with salt and green onions to go with your drink.
In short, secondary secretaries were basically mistresses that military leaders were allowed to go around with officially. Maybe they would have been better off as mistresses. Most of them had signed one-sided mistress contracts in exchange for financial support and a guaranteed standard of living. Young people always want to succeed, to grasp hold of any chance that comes their way. However, in the AOU, where people were sorted out by the government, whether you succeeded or not was already decided when you were a fertilized egg. If those who weren't chosen wanted to reach that same position of success, then naturally, there wouldn't be any spots left. If you still wanted to grasp a rare opportunity and crawl your way up there, you couldn't afford to be picky. So they would select young girls who matched their taste from this pool of youths. They would offer them financial support and a good treatment, or else a job as a military secretary, albeit a secondary one, which promised more than stable income. If the girls were too young to know how the world worked, they might still be able to refuse. They still had faith in their own talent. So they certainly wouldn't sell their bodies and souls. However, once these people who had been born as babies unloved by the government began to realize how much determination and sacrifice it took to keep living in this gaudy city, it might have become harder to refuse.
What's this world coming to?
Simply put, the only point of this party was for those men, each of them whom had acquired several secondary secretaries with their money and positions, to show them off to each other in an utterly immoral way. On sofas here and there, men were obscenely groping the young girls' bodies. Oh god. The girls themselves drew close to the men unhesitatingly, frantically trying to flatter them. Their tragic desire to remain in this city, to never return to that smelly old city, to remain alive, was painfully obvious just by watching them from here. It was a scene of the young who wanted to survive, having their feelings and bodies devoured by blobs of flesh who had no intention of contributing anything to humanity or society. Chojiro pushed down the feelings inside his heart, acting as though he was enjoying the scene while slightly drunk. Chojiro seems like he seems like a kind of badass good guy spy here. Like, you know, trying to get some inside information. I think that there might be some kind of rebellion going on behind the scenes that Tojiro is a part of. And I think maybe Gunhild might be a part of it too.
Tojiro, stop standing over here and join us. Whoa!
No. I'm enjoying myself plenty over here. Don't you worry about it.
That won't do. There's no need to be shy. Come on. You're up next. Whoa!
Oh god. They were inviting Tojiro to join a group of officers who had told their secondary secretaries to go topless, making it an immoral game of blindfolding themselves and seeing if they could tell his breasts from whose by touching. Oh god. His job for the night was over, but the brain hard drives of this immoral club's members were still like a mountain of treasure.
Jeez, in my monthly pay, if I get used to this sort of game, I'll be screwed.
Aren't you raking in enough that it's hard to tell which is your real job? Whoa!
Tojiro shrugged and was handed a necktie, then told to use it as a blindfold. Nearby, the woman they owned were ordered to adjust their swimsuit to expose their breasts. Some smiled seductively and obeyed without hesitation. Some froze for an instant, then pretended to flirt and obeyed. The girls began to obey one after another, but the very last one stubbornly refused. Tojiro noticed that she was biting her lower lip and hanging her head. When he saw from her expression that she wouldn't be able to hold in her feelings any longer, Tojiro recognized the twisted role that had been set for her.
Hey, what's wrong? Everyone else is stripping. Why are you the only one who isn't?
I wasn't told that it would be like this. When the men heard her force those words out, they burst out laughing, as if this was exactly what they had wanted to hear. Sometimes, as a twisted prank, these twisted VIPs would intentionally not tell girls they recruited as secondary secretaries about the true nature of this immoral job. They would offer her a reasonably high salary, and just as she had gotten used to a high-quality lifestyle, they would suddenly bring her to a place like this, so they could enjoy her innocent reaction. Oh, God. This girl had probably truly believed that she'd been selected as a secretary because they acknowledged her hard work and talent. Oh, God. Is this foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing with Gunhild? I'm worried about Gunhild. Oh, God. However, this was the reality. The men who had acknowledged her, whom she had even adored like a father, had only ever been vaguely interested in her body. The men intentionally spoke in a way that would make her feel cornered, forcing her to participate. The girls who had already sold their hearts followed suit and cheered her on. Tojiro, it's this music from Higurashi! It's this music from Higurashi! Oh God! Oh my God!
No one's forcing you to if you don't want to. You'll just have to pack your bags and leave before the night's out. I'll tell everyone you caused some sort of problem connected to your job. You don't have any other jobs lined up, do you? No, you couldn't even rent a home if you wanted to. I could see that if you never live in a city with nuclear air again, I can see to it that you never live in a clean city with clean air again, much less Tokyo. I know where you came from. Do you really want to go back to that piss-stained city? Well, do you?
They truly were twisted, those sick lumps of flesh who just wanted to see her humiliated. The girl, who was finally starting to break down in tears, gave in to their demands. The lumps welcomed her exposed breast with cheers and applause, but obviously that didn't make her feel any better.
You sick pigs. Yes, this world really is worthy of destruction.
The lump, who would now truly become her owner, put his arm around her shoulder, celebrating as if she had just gone through an initiation ceremony.
Yeah, that's the ticket. That's what it means to become an adult. While you're under my care, you'll never want for anything. I'm just... understand, Maya.
Tojiro, can you just kill everybody here except the girls, please? Yeah, James, at least that's true. Just as flower petals are fitted to fall, so too must humanity. Humanity has already reached civilization's end. Now is the time for humanity's petals to scatter. All is in the name of guiding humanity down the right path. That doesn't make any sense. If you're going to destroy humanity, then how are you guiding them down the right path? Oh God. Oh God. Tojiro, find Gunhild. And is the scene over? Is the scene over? Is this a new scene? Oh God. Is this a new scene? Because I just... Ugh. Oh, this is a new scene? Okay, I'm gonna save it here then. Oh my God. Okay, oh my God. Oh God. I think, did I go through 2 chapters today, I think? Oh my God. Something just snapped within my head here. Oh God. Ew. Sorry, Yeah, I agree, Niggles. I'm glad I did it in the same session as this one. Yeah. Yep. Oh my God. Anyway, you guys. Oh. Oh God. Jeez. That was just horrible. Hello, Ryan. Oh my God. Anyway, if you have the link to this stream, it'll always be available for you. It's just not available publicly. It can't show up in YouTube searches or any other way other than following this direct link from the website or from the Discord. So, oh my God. So I'm just asking, please don't share it on social media or anything like that. And in 4 days, we'll continue this. And in 2 days, we'll have more Umineko. Alright, so looking forward to both of those. Hopefully it'll end on a... Man, freaking Ciconia has been the heaviest start to any of these. To any of these. This has been the most brutal start. There have been 0 punches pulled this entire story. Like, already, like, this has been just one brutal moment after another. This section here. Oh God. Okay. Until next time, 2 days for Umineko and 4 days for Ciconia. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You are all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.